My name is Reed. I'm Bill's son. Grew up in New Jersey, right outside of New York City, and I currently live in Cleveland Heights, where I teach art at the Notre Dame College. Teach studio and graphic design as well. But I have played violin all my life and continue to play here in Northeast Ohio. I really didn't have a choice. The schools were offering violin. I went down, I said, no, I don't want to play violin. I don't want to play any instrument. I marched back, and my parents, my mom and dad, said, no, you just go right back down there and tell them you're going to take violin. And I said, okay. So I went back down to school at 4th grade, and I started playing, studying with the class, and then had a private teacher. I didn't really know too much about it, but I had heard things at parties. And I was listening to Stefan Grappelli on the radio, caught my ear when I was in high school, and I began to hear some of the jazz piano players like Art Tatum, and I came to my dad and I said, who are these people? And he started telling me who they were, and I began to listen more to the old tunes, the American Songbook, and I said, I want you to teach me these songs, and where do they come from, and you know, what's the history here? And that's when I began to connect more with my father, who I'm very fortunate to have with me now. And we've even played professionally in Ohio in the past few months. Well, I want to say that when I'm out playing, if I am at all asked to speak, I speak about my parents. I speak about my mother and my father. I speak about the stories that I grew up hearing, the music that I grew up with, and I am extremely fortunate to have my father with all of his history, as you've just heard, all the stories, the Mississippi River, the work on the radio, my mother singing in the big band, traveling around the U.S., and myself growing up near New York City, right outside, and having that history. It's what makes me who I am as a musician, and this is the living proof right here. My father.
Oh, my dad.
Bill Simon.
What's that?